Hey, what's good, everybody? Welcome to Week 10, and 21 Shelby Street believes that we have a good chance of winning this weekend because we actually went to Zaxby's and decided to eat like Calvin Johnson. So, between those two toasts and the chicken goodness, we got some good ideas for this week. We took a look at the matchups that we have compared to Hall Blybe, and we're looking good. Russell Wilson has kind of taken the back seat the last couple weeks, but he's going to be playing a Giants team that's really given up a lot of points. Lamar Miller is a little bit injured. He wasn't able to practice fully, so we're hoping that he's going to be better for this week. And then we actually are taking a little bit of a risk in our flex position. So we had to fill our whole bench with people that are on their bye week, but we're actually starting Michael Rivera for the Oakland Raiders. So we think that he's actually going to get a couple scores in garbage time, and we didn't really think that Darren Sproles was really a good fit on our team any longer. Similar to the reason that Austin traded him to us at the beginning of the season. He's not a consistent player that you can start, and we certainly want to fill that flex position with somebody that's going to be contributing every week. So really no losses there. We were happy to use Darren during week 2 and 3, where he actually made a lot of points for us and really contributed to the victory in those weeks as well. So have a happy trails there, Darren Sproles. And listen, there's 5 teams that are in the mix for a playoff spot, and there's only 4 spaces there. And Clayton actually has a great team. He has some players that really haven't shown up for him. Except for a few weeks, so he could go 7 wins, but we're thinking that he may go more 6. So we've kind of adjusted our risk appetite towards those 5 teams that can make it. But we're certainly happy with 7 wins so far, and if we can pull off this win against Hall Blybe, that would be a real assurance to get in. We could really guarantee our spot in that Final Four with a win this week. Now, in saying that, we think that Hall Blybe will be in the playoffs. He's been scoring over 100 points most weeks this season. So he actually has taken a lot of losses on teams that have scored over 100 points on him. And we feel that we're certainly at risk this week. If we were to go 7-3, that really wouldn't surprise us. Hall Blybe is bringing a pretty good team to the table. Certainly been had that great win against T-Bar. And he actually had a pretty good effort. We had a really low-scoring week, and we're lucky to pull out the win. But as we head into weeks 11 and 12, we think that we're going to have a close call this week. But once we get Bradshaw and Allen back out there, having Bradshaw and Hillman at the RB, Russell Wilson, and Larry Fitzgerald's actually looking a lot better since Carson Palmer is good. Steve Smith needs to have that bounce-back game for us, or he's just going to end up back on our bench. And besides that, Dwayne Allen has actually done really good in the tight end position. So if the Bears keep on having mediocre games, there's really no reason to start Martellus Bennett. And he's really been one of my favorites this season. But Bennett needs to be more consistent, and he actually is dealing with a little bit of a rib injury. So next week we may decide to start Allen. And then we'll also get Vinatieri back out there. So we're not intimidated for those last 2 games. And good luck to all the 5-win teams this week as you try to make it into the playoffs. And remember to eat like Calvin Johnson. You only have a few meals in your life that you can choose to eat things that you want to eat. So if you decide to eat like Calvin Johnson this week, maybe you'll pull out the win. And I'm sure that there's a Zaxby's by everyone. So you're going to have to look that up on Google and figure out where the closest one is to you. But go for the win first, and then get the chicken afterwards, because we certainly don't want you to play like Calvin this week.
Calvin Johnson, all-pro wide receiver. Hey, what's up, man? Is it true that you ran a 4.4 40-yard dash? Actually, it's a 4.35. Oh, man, that is lightning quick. Yeah, I'm pretty fast, huh? Take it easy. I have no idea what just happened.